and today we're going to be talking about fundamentals of website design. These are website fundamentals. These are the basic things you need to know when you're starting off with website design. In this video, we're going to talk about especially what you need to know. As a total beginner, you have nothing to fear. All you have to do is just sit back, grab a pen, watch this video, listen attentively, and whenever you feel it's too fast, you can go back. Whatever you didn't get clearly, you can just go backwards, rewind the video and play it all over again. And as long as you do that over and over again, you're definitely going to get everything. Plus, if you still did not understand anything or have any question to ask, you can leave the question in the comment below. My name is Hilarium from Hilarium Digital. I'm a digital marketer and I have my own agency called Hilarium Digital, which is whose channel you're watching this video. So I've worked with brands in different niches and have designed over 70 websites since I started in 2014. Okay, so my agency is located in Lagos, Nigeria. We specialize in website design and SEO. So this is my image if you've not seen me before. So move on to the next. The goal of this tutorial is understanding the concept of web design, knowing how to plan a website project, and learning the terminologies of a website, the website design. If you are watching this video and you have any comment, like I said earlier, this is the part 1 of this tutorial. The part 2 is coming up sooner or later, maybe within the week or by next week. I think by next week I should equally drop the part 2 of this tutorial. So in this part 1, we are learning the fundamentals. In the part 2, what we're going to do is to build a website from scratch on our computer. So on the computer you're watching this video, we're going to build a website there, and you're going to see how fun it is to build a website. So we'll move on to the next, and the main topics we're going to be talking about in these fundamentals are definition of what a website is by definition, the types of websites, the parts of websites, the structures, the tools you can use to design a website, the design process, and the terminology. For best result, I highly recommend you watch this video more than once and take notes when necessary if you are a beginner. So do not skip any part. It's just a recommendation, okay? Do not skip any part. Okay, now what is a website by definition? So in my own words, a website is a location on the web and it is hosted on a server. The website is a location on the web which is hosted on a server. So a set of related web pages accessed using the internet address known as the URL. So the website in most cases is always a set of web pages put together and is being accessed using the URL, which is the uniform resource locator. All right, that is why whenever you talk about, okay, check our website, www. Whatever comes after the www is your URL. Okay, so that is a uniform resource locator. Now, a website is any location on the internet or on the web that you can access using the URL. All right, that's just a simple way to make you understand. So the definition continues. What are the features of a website? So when you're designing a website, okay, I'm trying to cut all the big terminologies because it is a fundamental class. So I'm trying to use as every word to become as simple as possible. Now, for the features of a website, what does a website have by default, or what should it have? A website has to be usable. It has to be usable. Like you need something from me, you can go and get that stuff. Okay, if you need an image, you can go there and get the image. You need an information, you can go there and get the information, right? It has to be usable. The usability needs to be there. It needs to serve a purpose. A website is not just there for the name of having a website. It needs to serve a purpose. The functionality should be either it's where you go to download a website, you download something, or the function should be like it has something like it has like a tool, or you whatsoever it is. All right. So for the branding, the website should be branded, like you have your company logo, your brand logo, your store logo, whatsoever, your store colors. Every website should have a color. We're going to talk about this later in this same video, right? So the branding should be there. Then it should look professional. it should look professional. Every website needs to look professional. All right. So this professionalism has something to do with the branding, because you can't just use every color that comes to your mind. You need to plan out your company color or your store color. You need to use a particular kind of font. You need to use high quality, high definition images. All right. And your text needs to be top notch. All right. So messaging, the website needs to carry a message which is going to tell everybody that comes, your visitors, telling your visitors exactly what the website is all about. And the simplicity, there is beauty in simplicity. When you make your website very simple, you make your website very, very unique and simple, it's going to be way better than having a complex homepage. All right. Some homepages you see, they are being clustered with a lot of text, with a lot of images, a lot of videos, a lot of stuff, which is not okay. So in simplicity, I mean just having a moderate amount of text, a moderate amount of images, a moderate amount of videos, and things like that. So a website has to be engaging. When you say engaging, that means a website has to make people want to respond, in terms of people want to respond to what you said or the images, or want to interact with it, right? So that's what means by engaging. So accessibility, your website has to be reachable. All right, it doesn't have to be unreachable when somebody tries to visit your URL to get information or whatsoever. Let's say the website is unavailable, error 404, error 301. All right, so we're going to be talking about all that later in this video. I'm just trying to make this video as short as possible. Now, by analogy, liking a website owner to a business owner, which is still the case here, but on a different view. All right, let's just try to make a simple comparison between a website owner and a shop owner. So, a website owner registers a domain name. Don't worry if you don't know what a domain name is. I'm going to talk about it later in this video. So, a website owner registers a domain name, while a physical shop owner registers a company name. So when you're registering a company name, I think this analogy is not exactly what I want it to be, but I think it's still just assuming you're just comparing the two, that a website owner didn't have a shop and is not yet registered. That is where this analogy is applicable. Okay, see it like registering your shop, your company name, right? That is the domain name. So domain name is when you're registering your company name on the internet, while registering your company name with the Corporate Affairs Commission or whatever authority is there for the registration in your country. This is it. So that's one. Then when a website owner buys an annual hosting plan, or buys a hosting plan rather, instead of annual, buys a hosting plan, then the physical shop owner rents a shop, pays for a shop, or pays for an office space, or pays for a shared hosting space. All right. So the physical shop or the physical company, what they do here is they have can be physical or in digital form, while on for a, while for a physical store, the products and services are always tangible. All right, most of the times they are tangible. So especially the products are always tangible, but for the services they are not. Right. So for a website, they always have a registrar. So a registrar is like the company that hosts your website, where the company that provides the hosting services is called your registrar. We're still going to talk about this in the near future, and before the end of this video. So, liking the registrar of your company website to your landlord in your shop, or where you rented your company. All right. I just hope this analogy is enough for you to get an insight of what a website is. Okay. So, like I said, this video is for total beginners. And if you're joining us for the first time, please like, comment, share this video. All right. Share this video to anybody you feel is interested in learning website design, and I'm sure the person is going to be very happy you did. So if you are having any questions so far, comment below. Just drop a comment and tell me what your question is, and I'll definitely get back to you and answer you. So types of websites, there are just basically two types of website. Basically, there are two types of website: a static website and a dynamic website. Just as the name implies, a static website uses HTML alone, and users cannot interact with it. These are websites that we can see in the 1990s and early 2000s. You just go there, read information, and have a nice day. While the dynamic website is the kind of websites we have today, where the website uses programs and softwares like content management systems. Don't worry, we're going to talk about content management system later when we're talking about tools for a website design. Most of the websites you see today, you can see that after a blog post, you'll be asked if you have a comment. You can drop your comment. You can, drop your own comment and interact with the website, modify. Sometimes you even create your own profile. So examples of a dynamic website includes the internet forums you already know about. I already mentioned the blog posts, the blogs, right? I said earlier that most of the blogs will allow you to drop a comment, to leave a comment, to upload your own content and all that, just the way the internet forums are. Example is Naira Land. If you're in Nigeria, you should know of Naira Land. Okay, the e-commerce website, just like the Jumia and the Kongas, where you can buy stuff from. Most of the time, you have to create your own page or create an account with them before you'll be able to buy something and input your card details or your house address and all that stuff. Input your personal details so that to enable the delivery and all that. So for portfolio website, this is where companies and freelancers and brands use a website to display what they do and all that. This is where it allows you to contact them, allows you to call them, to sign up for newsletters, and these are different forms of interaction on such a dynamic website. So now we're going to be talking about parts and structure of a website, right? So a website, this is a traditional website. Basically, this is a traditional website that has all this. All right. So the main parts of a website are as follows: the header. The header is always from this place down to this place. Okay. This is just the horizontal section. It's called the header. Right. So it contains the logo. This is the logo. Contains a menu. This is the menu bar. The company logo is where you should brand your website. Your company logo, your business logo, your freelancing logo, your shop logo, all right, should be here. And then here you can put any other thing, probably the breadcrumbs. And the menu, probably here you put the home, contact us, the about us, your services, your blog. These are part of the head, all right? This is the head part of a website page, assuming this is a one-page website. Then for the body contains all these white places. Is the content of the website where you have the images, where you have the text, the videos, and all that stuff. So this is the main content, and this is the sidebar. It's mostly seen. The sidebar is mostly seen in a blog post and other pages like service pages. All right. So the footer, which is this, the footer is basically where you have the social links, the terms and conditions, your quick links, and many other stuff can be on your footer. So these are the three sections or the three parts of a website traditionally. You can see these three parts in different forms. I think this should be enough for you to have an idea exactly what the parts of a website is. And we'll look at the website structure. So basically, there's no fixed structure of a website, even though there are some basic features as stated in the last slide, like the header, the content, the body, and the footer. In design, creativity is very important, and using your creativity in your design is mostly advised. Also, you can get inspirations online. There are some websites where you can just go on Google and search for website design inspiration. You can see so many amazing, cool designs that you just implement. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Tools used in making a website are basically two types of it. The HTML, which is the hypertext markup language. The HTML looks something like this, where you see you open your notepad. In the next video, I'm going to show you a practical way of doing this thing using your notepad on your computer, and you're going to input something on your notepad and it's going to bring out something in your browser. Okay, so this is just an example of we want to write hello world using a HTML in a web browser. All right, so the live example will be in the next video. It's something like this. You have to write for the header, you have to write for the body, you have to write for the footer. This is a way of building a website from scratch. All right, this is called website development, not design development. It's either you use a HTML or you use the content management system. The content management system, this includes the WordPress, this includes the Webflow, Joomla, Wix, Drupal, right? So I started with Drupal, but it's currently I'm working with WordPress. So when we're going to be designing our website together in the next video, we're going to be using WordPress. So WordPress is what we're going to be using to install on our local host on our machine, on our laptops, and have our first website design. I believe that's going to be fun and interesting. So if you're still watching this video at this moment and you've not interacted with us, please drop a comment, drop a like. All right, drop a comment, drop a like. Share this video to people you feel that are interested in starting to learn on website. I am going to read the comments and know exactly where your problem is and answer your questions. So for the content management system, you use any of this, and these are already pre-loaded. These are already templates where there is already scripts and designs and images and all that just for you to edit and start using. That's what is called the content management system. Okay, so a website design process. What is the process of designing a website? What is the process? To design a website, you need to follow a process, and this process is very important. So, first of all, the process you need to decide the purpose of the website. Deciding the purpose of the website is what problem will this website solve, or is it for a business that is already solving a problem? So, is the website for a business that's already solving a problem? Okay, so when you decide on the purpose of this website, the next thing you move on to is you move on to the planning stage. Okay, for instance, what is the problem? Let's say, what problem are we trying to solve in this website? Okay, I want to start selling, I want to start selling stuff. Okay, in my area, it's difficult to get most of the brands are selling very expensive shoes. I want to sell high quality shoes that are way less expensive. That is the purpose of your website. So in terms of the planning, you decide on what the website should look like, especially the features and functionalities. So in terms of the planning of this website, I would say I want this website to be able, I want people to be able to make payments on this website. I want this website to look like an e-commerce website, which is what it should be by default. I want people to be able to select the color and the sizes and the quantity of the shoes they are trying to buy on my website. So this is the planning stage. You'll list out the functionalities and the features and all that. Am I going to be doing pay on delivery? Is it pay before service? All right. Customers going to be paying for delivery, or is going to be free delivery? In terms of the design, which is going to be the next stage, the use of wireframe is professional, but a pen and a paper should do the job. So here is just drafting out what you have already planned. So that is what is called, there's a technology called a wireframe where you can use to design, make some design processes. So the next process is to gather content. So you should create your own content. Most of the times, people try to use AI generated software content, which is powered by all these AI tools. Most of the time, it doesn't really work if you are looking to monetize your website or to get an AdSense approval, because Google doesn't like use such generated content. So human generated content most of the time is always important to use if you're looking to monetize your website. Footwear or shoe e-commerce website, I think what we just need here is the text and the images. Sometimes we may need a video. All right, so to make all these things relevant, you to make your website process faster, you would need to have all these things handy when you're preparing for your website. So you should have your images, you should have your text, in your website content. The next thing you should jump into is getting your hand dirty, which is building this website. So this is where the actual technological work comes in. You implement all your designs and plans on the project. Okay, this is where you implement all your plans and your design. Building the website, this is exactly what we're going to be doing in the next video. Do not miss that part, do not miss that video. Watch that video and see how you're going to start. Assuming you don't even know where to start at all, we're going to first of all design on your laptop. After your laptop, then I'll take you through how you can buy a domain name and a hosting plan. After you design your website and you feel okay, everything is good, everything is fine, the contents are there, the images are there, the functionalities are fine, the next step you need to take is to test them. You need to test your website on different browsers. You need to test your website's mobile friendliness. Is it mobile friendly? Is it responsive? Is the newsletter sign up delivering? Is the buttons clickable? Are there any broken links? All right, are there any broken links? Right, so all this is all what you are testing. If possible, on our show website, what we're going to do is to even order a goods to know if our payment gateway is fine. Is that a broken link on the way where it's supposed to deliver and it's not delivering? Okay, just going to test all that. When you finish testing all that, that's when you know that you're done with your design. So now, assuming your website is designed on your computer offline, this number 7 comes in. This is when you now upload your website so that anybody around the world that has access to the internet can view your website. This is where you upload. But if you're doing everything online, you don't need to upload anymore. So you just skip this step and boom, number 8, which is the final step. After everything has been done, you've tested, you've built, you've designed your that stuff. Now it's time to market and maintain your website. So when you design this website and you just leave it there, what's going to happen? Nobody's going to know about it. Well, if you optimize your website to be search engine friendly, people are definitely going to find it when they search for shoes, when they want to buy shoes in my area or within my vicinity or my locality. All right. Even if you're optimizing, you still need to share to your friends, share to your family, share to your contacts, share on your social media pages. Hello, this is my new website. We're selling shoes. Buy from us. We're reliable. Okay. You just have to make some noise about the website, market the website, tell people about it. All right. They to definitely um, go a long way. Okay, so and the maintaining of the website means updating your softwares, updating your photos, updating your terms and conditions, updating your policies, updating your website in general. In summary, if you want to build a website, you want to design a website to summarize everything, website design terms. So these are some of the terminologies you find in website design. Okay, so I did not specifically elaborate all this in terms of explaining them in text, but I'm going to explain them here now. Remember, when we're talking about what a website is, we'll say it's a location on the internet or it's a location on the web that contains series of pages. So the domain name is what you see as www dot, right? So if you want to check on my own website, you see www.hilaryonyedekwe.com.ng. That is my domain name. And for the business website, you see www.hilariumdigital.com. The URL you input is your domain name. So you have to register your domain name with your hosting company. So the hosting plan is where the server of your website is located, right? This is the company that hosts um, your website is called your hosting company, and most of the time they are called the registrar. So the registrar of your company are the people that host your website. The server is more or less like that shelf, that cabinet in your company where you store your company files, you store your company documents and all that. They say the website is responsive. That is to say, if I open the website I just designed, if I load it on my tab, it's going to fit to the screen of my tab. When I load that same website on my phone, on my Android or iOS device, it's going to load and fit to the screen of my iOS device. And if I load it on my laptop, it's going to load and fit to the screen of my laptop. This is called a responsive website. Error 404 is an error message you get when the page somebody is looking for does not exist. So error 404 is mostly when somebody mistype a website, a domain name or a URL, or that page actually does not exist. Then error 301 is a redirect when the website, when the link you are trying to, the page you're trying to locate has been redirected. Assuming somebody was using a domain name before and doesn't want to use that domain name again, and is trying to point every traffic from that domain name to the new domain or to the new web page. All right, that is where you get error 301 when it's trying to redirect you. So the CTA here means call to action, call to action, right? So when somebody finish reading your blog and somebody finish watching your video and somebody reads your copy and all that, what do you want them to do? Your call to action means telling them to do something like click on the link below, like watch this video, like learn more, like buy now, like download, all right? All these things, the action you're telling your reader or your audience to take in your PPA. All right. So for the favicon is that sign on your browser. When you load this web page, you look on your browser, you see there's a logo beside the name of the website you're on. It's called the favicon. We're going to do that in the next video. We're going to upload the favicon to our website in the next video. SEO, you're definitely going to come across SEO, which means search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. So the search engine optimization is a way of making this website you've designed search engine friendly. Okay, so that when somebody search for things like male shoes near me, or male shoes in Lagos, or male shoes in Nigeria, your website should pop up. Propagation is the time it needs for your domain name and hosting plan to integrate into the server. Okay, so when you buy a hosting plan, you buy a domain name and a hosting plan, it needs time for it to propagate. SERP is called the search engine result pages. When you search for something, your website is fully optimized, search SEO, and somebody search for query a Google website or Google search engine, that page you see that comes out is called the search engine result pages. Okay, the wireframe, I already talked about this a little bit in before now. It's just a way of designing the design flow or the process flow of what you want to get, what you're designing on your website. So for the cPanel, is mostly where you have a total control of your website. In your cPanel, you can create a lot of things. You can get there to create your subdomains. You can go there to create your add-on domain. You can go there to create account for your webmail. All right, you can go there to do so many other things that is connected to your website domain name. All right, so that is it. The video is getting longer than I expected, so but we're already at the conclusion. So this video is meant to rouse your desire to dive into website design, as this is the fundamental. This video is just the fundamentals, just to get you hungry, increase your appetite, open your eyes to see what you can do with website design. It's very amazing. It's very fun. If you're someone that likes creating things out of nothing, website design is for you. All right. So to master these skills, you will need to go the extra mile personally and ask questions. If possible, join groups. So for those of us that will be interested to join probably a WhatsApp group or a Telegram group, I'm going to leave a link to a Telegram channel, so you can join us there and ask your questions. And when you ask your questions, we're going to answer. We're going to work together and all that. So you cannot learn this on your own. In as much as you're learning on the internet, you should be practicing. As you're practicing, you're interacting with other people, collaborating, and this is the only way you can learn faster. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. All right. So in the next video, we will be creating a website on our laptop, so you see how fun it is. So that is the conclusion for now. And how else can we improve? I'll need your feedback on this video. What do you think we didn't do well, or what do you think should be improved on in this video? Just in the comment section. That will be all for now, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. If you still have not liked or subscribed, please do that. Like, subscribe to this channel. That's the only way you can encourage us to do more videos like this, my team members and I, so that we can bring more videos for you to watch and sharpen your skills and do whatever you want to do. Right. Thank you for watching, and definitely we'll see you in the next video.